Hey everyone, Anna back with another collectible guide. This time it is for Act 1. So the first collectible you are going to find is in the Prologue, which actually has a total of 7. So once you actually make your way up this area to stop the turret by throwing a grenade in there, you just come out of there and go straight into the other room, and then there's a collectible there on the desk. Just look for the old timey monitors and that red lightning bolt in a circle. And then the second collectible in this area is actually just going to be right outside. You just make your way down, you find these barricades, look for those caution signs, you find a dead cog soldier, and there are some cog tags for you. And then the third collectible for this area is actually going to come once you make your way over back here. You open some doors, it generates a cutscene. So once you're in that bunker and those doors open up, fight off those enemies, come out to the right, head over there and get that poster. And then the fourth collectible is actually going to come when you start the second part of the prologue. So you see that giant corpser is there, so you make your way to this little area, and then there is your collectible. Look for the old-timey TV. And then the fourth collectible is actually going to be, you can get it before getting the Hammer of Dawn, or you can get it after. I chose to just get it after, so once you get it and you defeat the corpser, which I think I did already, yeah. So you basically go to the other side, not where I was at. It's actually going to be on the same side where the van is, where the Hammer of Dawn is, and there is a cog soldier there, and then there are some cog tags for you. And then the fifth collectible is going to come after here, where you have to defend the gate. So I kind of also left the intro so you have an idea of where it is to get them. And so you revive that soldier, and then you come around to the tank, and then the cog tags are actually going to be right there. And then the next collectible that is still in this area is actually going to be on a table to the right. Don't go up the ladder because you will not be able to come down. So you just go towards that area, and then you can find the collectible over yonder. So that's why you saw me shaking, like, no, like, don't go that way. So there you go. There's the collectible. Alright, so here we are in Act 1 still for Chapter 1. So the prologue is actually 0. It's not really a chapter, it's just basically catching you up on everything that's happened up until this point. So then the first collectible for Chapter 1 is actually going to be in this windstorm. I kind of get lost in it. Again, for a majority of these videos, I didn't pick up the collectibles because I actually wanted you all to see me get the collectible so you can see what it looks like, where it's at, instead of just kind of spinning around in a circle. But sometimes, because I've been playing so much for the last couple days, I just sometimes forget where they're at. So this collectible is actually going to be in these crates right over here. So you pick it up, and there is the first collectible for this chapter. I do believe there are 5 for this chapter. So when you make your way to this room, so you kind of gotta go through a bunch of stuff to get up into this point, but don't drop down just yet. Go through the door, and then, yeah, don't drop down there. Just make your way through the door, keep going, and then when you get to this blue cover panel, then you will see the collectible right there. And then the next collectible is going to come after you have finished fighting a couple guys, I believe. You come down these steps, and then you make your way off to the left. So you look for that doorway with the blue and the green light, and you look for some crates, and then you look on a shelf, and the collectible is right there. So again, those are some landmarks that you want to look for. This area generally looks the same, so it's a bit confusing at times. So then this collectible is going to be, once you're in the medical pavilion, you stare at it, you look at a tower, it triggers a cutscene. You can get it beforehand or you can get it after, but when you do it that way, you come and you look at these green couches and you look for that poster, and your collectible is there. Once you make your way outside and you finish fighting off all these guys, you are going to find a poster up on here. So I believe it's going to be off to the right, so you come you'll come out and then up those steps. For this chapter, there is only one collectible, and it's literally when you get down to where the fabricator is, you get in that room, you go off to the left, and then that little green monitor right over there is actually going to be the collectible for this chapter. So it's just one simple collectible. And then that's it for this chapter. And so then for chapter 3, there's either one, I think. So you make your way out this way, and once you finish fighting off all the enemies in this courtyard, you make your way to this area, and then off on the bench is going to be the collectible. So you kind of still have to go through a little bit. Yeah, so there was just one. So here, a few snags. These collectibles are all going to be in the same area, which is nice. So when you get the fabricator and you bring it back over here, you can drop it right there. Don't go to that waypoint, because if you actually get there, you are going to trigger the cutscene, and I honestly don't remember if you can pick up these collectibles after the fact, so you're just better off not triggering anything just yet. So you can get these collectibles in any order you want, because again, they are in the same area. So this first one that I'm getting for is actually going to be off to the left, I believe. So you just look for that little area there for the wheel being powered by the water. So it's going to be off to the back over there. And then the next collectible that I am getting is actually going to be on the other side of the map, and it's going to be in the right. And I am actually, my landmark for this one is going to be the windmill in the back. So I'm headed in that direction. I've actually just passed it already, because I'm looking for the windmill, but it's supposed to be behind the barn at that point, not in front. So as you can see, I made my way over there. Shouldn't have gone over there. I needed to come over here up these steps. So you can look for the wheel, for the pile of wood, barrels, but the windmill is your good landmark, and then the barrel with the apples on top is actually the best indicator to know that you are in the right area. And then the last collectible is actually just going to be a poster right up on under the town hall sign, and it's just going to be on a pillar. So again, these last collectibles, very easy to find in this area. Just don't trigger the cutscene. Again, this is Anna with entertainmentbuddha.com. I hope, again, you have enjoyed these videos and finding all these collectibles. And again, you can find all of the video guides up on the site. Thanks for watching.